Welcome to the Grim Tapes. Today, we are journeying to one of the most terrifying and mysterious places on Earth, the infamous island of Poveglia, located in the Venetian Lagoon of Italy. Known by many as the most haunted island in the world, Poveglia has a dark and chilling past that has captured the imaginations of ghost hunters, historians, and thrill-seekers alike. Imagine an island where thousands of souls are said to have suffered, where whispers of pain and anguish seem to linger in the air, and where the very ground beneath your feet is soaked with centuries of sorrow. This is Poveglia, a place shunned by locals, forbidden to visitors, and steeped in supernatural mystery. Throughout this exploration, we will unravel the island's grim history, investigate the haunting legends, examine eyewitness accounts, and reveal why Poveglia remains one of the most feared places on Earth. By the end of this video, you will understand why this island holds a permanent place in the darkest corners of paranormal lore. So, if you dare to learn the truth behind Poveglia's haunted reputation, stay with us as we uncover the island's secrets, origins, and early history. To truly understand the haunting of Poveglia, we need to look back to its origins. The island first appeared on maps around the 8th century and was originally used as a small settlement for farmers and fishermen. Despite its peaceful beginnings, Poveglia's story took a grim turn as centuries passed. By the 14th century, the island became a quarantine station, or lazaretto, during outbreaks of the bubonic plague that swept across Europe. People infected with the deadly disease were sent to Poveglia to isolate them from the mainland, but this was no ordinary quarantine, it was a death sentence for thousands. The island's shores were filled with makeshift graves and mass burials as countless victims perished, often in horrific conditions. It is estimated that over 160,000 people were buried on the island during these plague outbreaks, many in unmarked mass graves. This dark chapter of Poveglia's history planted the first seeds of its terrifying reputation. The dark chapter, the psychiatric hospital. Fast forward to the early 20th century, when Poveglia's use shifted again. The island was converted into a psychiatric hospital, which operated for several decades until the late 1960s. The hospital was known for its grim and often inhumane treatment of patients. Stories from former staff and patients describe harsh conditions, strange noises, and unexplained phenomena that made the hospital a place of dread. It is said that some of the doctors experimented on patients, while others suffered tragic fates themselves. One infamous legend speaks of a doctor who, overwhelmed by the horrors he witnessed, committed suicide by jumping from the hospital's bell tower. The hospital's dark energy is said to have amplified the lingering spirits from the plague victims, creating a perfect storm of supernatural unrest. The island today, forbidden and abandoned. Since the hospital closed, Poveglia has remained abandoned, locked away from the public. The Italian government has prohibited access to the island, fearing both the physical dangers of the deteriorating buildings and the mysterious presence said to haunt the grounds. Despite the ban, thrill-seekers, paranormal investigators, and urban explorers have attempted to visit Poveglia, reporting chilling encounters. From shadowy figures glimpsed in windows to eerie sounds echoing through the ruins, many claim the island is alive with restless spirits. Several paranormal investigations have documented strange electromagnetic readings, unexplained noises, and feelings of overwhelming dread. Some visitors report intense nausea, sudden temperature drops, and even seeing apparitions. Eyewitness accounts and paranormal investigations. One of the most compelling parts of Poveglia's story comes from first-hand accounts. Numerous explorers and ghost hunters have shared their experiences, often describing feelings of being watched, sudden cold spots, and hearing disembodied voices. One investigator described hearing screams and footsteps with no source. Another witnessed shadow figures darting across ruined hallways. Many speak of an oppressive atmosphere that grows heavier the longer they stay. Local legends add to the eerie mystery, telling stories of spirits unable to find peace, doomed to wander the island forever. Some say these souls are vengeful, while others believe they are simply trapped by the trauma of their deaths. Theories and explanations. Skeptics argue that the stories surrounding Poveglia are exaggerated or fueled by the island's dark history and reputation. They point to natural explanations such as the psychological effect of isolation, decaying buildings creating strange sounds, and electromagnetic disturbances caused by old wiring and metal. However, the sheer volume of consistent paranormal reports and the island's undeniable history of suffering make it difficult to dismiss all claims. Whether one believes in ghosts or not, Poveglia stands as a haunting reminder of human suffering and the dark legacies we leave behind. Now, before we move on, I want to ask you, what do you think lies on Poveglia? Are the terrifying stories and ghostly encounters real, or is it all just a chilling myth? Have you ever visited a place rumored to be haunted? What was your experience like? If you had the chance to explore Poveglia yourself, would you dare to set foot on this infamous island? Why or why not? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I'm eager to read your opinions and stories. The haunted island of Poveglia is a place where history and horror intertwine. From its days as a plague quarantine station to a psychiatric hospital shrouded in dark rumors, the island's past is soaked with sorrow and mystery. While the truth behind the supernatural claims may remain elusive, the stories and experiences tied to Poveglia continue to captivate and terrify those who dare to listen. If you found this journey into the haunted island of Poveglia as fascinating and chilling as I did, please make sure to like this video. Your support helps the Grim Tapes continue exploring the darkest corners of our world. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. If you want more detailed stories like this, let me know in the comments what you want to hear next. Thank you for watching the Grim Tapes. Stay curious, stay safe, and remember, some places are best left alone.